I am. So no laggy stream this time. Well, I can't guarantee that, but anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome one and all to TV Land. I'm TV Antenna. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is staying safe and staying healthy and staying in good spirits. All right. We are back at our home turf, and we're going to be playing Jack Nicklaus 6 Golden Bear Challenge, as I told you, Sunday night. So there's that. And we're going to be playing this game a lot in the weeks to come. So I hope you come with your golf cleats on, your clubs intact, and you are ready to rumble. Because it is going to be... Wait! Already? Hey, Matitude, what is up? How do you like my new thingamabob? Pretty cool. See, how do you like my new raid deal? Isn't that the coolest thing? That reminds me, I need to get Firebot vetted. So how did your stream go? Did you, what kind of party games did you do?
Look who's first.
We literally have 3 things going on at once. It's kind of hilarious. There we go. That is so cool. I may have to, I may have to work out kinks. That we had so much going on at once. I was gonna tell you I had some things changed. And thanks for contributing to the Jackbox Party Night Challenge. You're actually my first contributor, and thanks for the follow. And thanks for the raid. Of course I know what that means. And I'm almost out of it. I'm going to have to get me a refill. And I have a redeem for that, you know. And for those of you that don't know, Matitude loves my funky trash redeem, cause it's it was a common question during You Don't Know Jack, during the You Don't Know Jack era. At first it was introduced as, you know, a question in earlier You Don't Know Jack games, but it became a formal categorized question in 2011's You Don't Know Jack, and of course that continued on to 2015. And then when Binge Pike got a hold of it, it became data mining, which I don't care for. I prefer the funky trash to the data mining. Although the question category intro was pretty cool. You know, accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining. So there you go. By the way, I got a new icon for my channel points. What do you think? I'm calling my channel point currency tornadoes. So enjoy your violently rotating updrafts. But thanks for the raid. I hope you take care of yourself. I think you're on the same time zone as I am, so you're probably getting ready for bed. Getting you a nice getting you some melatonin and stuff like that to get ready for bed. So it's good to see you again, and I hope the party games went well. I didn't see. Oh, Papa's Quiz. I know my brother has that game. I know my brother has that game. My brother has that game on his Steam wish list. Is that a good game? That might have been what you finished with. That might have been what you finished with. I know you do other kinds of games like Jackbox and I know you do Jackbox. Do you do Rift Tracks? I don't know if you do Rift Tracks or not. Um, I know Nate Joe does Rift Tracks sometimes, or Sick Tracks, or whatever it's called. Um, okay, you do Rift Track. I think User Friendly does Rift Tracks too. Um, and I think User Friendly does Papa's Quiz too. Oh yeah, User Friendly also does something called Project Earth. I wonder how User is doing. I miss him. I miss him something fierce. But it's good to see you again, and I know you probably have to raid and run to kind of get ready for bed because it is 11:11, so you probably have to rest up for tomorrow. Oh, nice! Congrats on 3,200. Nice work. So you're doing every Jackbox game in order. So you're doing pretty much from pack 1 to pack 11, I'm guessing. Um, at least I think that's what you're doing. Did you get pack 11? Because pack 11 just came out a couple of months ago. So there are some people who don't have it, myself included. I don't have pack 11 yet. And my brother has it wish listed as well. Um, oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I play pack 11 with my stream team leader, Don Poleon. By the way, when you get a chance, go to Don Poleon's stream. Let's see if I can get him shouted out. When you get a chance, check out Don Poleon's stream. Let's see if I got it right. And now it's behind my weather scan. And I need to turn that off. I don't need that. Um, I got Firebot out in front. Why is the shout out thingy? Do I need to do this? There we go. There you go. That's Don Poleon. The reason why I want you to check him out is because number one, he's going to do a New Year's Eve stream. That's why I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow night. I'll be hanging out with Don as he brings in the new year. And that's the first thing. So tomorrow night I'll be hanging out with Don. So drop him a follow, and I'll see you over there tomorrow night. I'll be in chat, and I might be playing Jackbox with him. I'll be playing Jackbox with him. If you want, I'll mention Matitude to him, and maybe he can bring the party over there when he gets done. But he's gonna be bringing in the new year with Jackbox and maybe some Mario games. I hope you rest well. I definitely get a good night's rest and get up ready to kick butt and chew bubblegum and be all out of bubblegum. But definitely rest well. I would use the hug command, but I think I need to work out the kinks on that hug command. Because it looks like I'm hugging myself so far. Yeah, I need to work on that. But I wanted to give you a hug before you step away. But definitely rest well. But yeah, I need to work on that. I think I know what I did wrong there. It's just a matter of me doing it. But yeah, Don Poleon's going to be bringing in the new year. with Jackbox and Mario games, so I'm going to be hanging out with him. That's why I will not be streaming tomorrow night. Secondly, with the power of artificial intelligence, hey Aldrin, good to see you. Let's get you some love too. Enjoy tonight, because tomorrow night I'll be hanging out with the Don as he brings in the new year. But I am doing very well. I hope you are. Baby Steps is the last game you were playing. Is that game any good? Curious minds want to know. Meh. I hear ya. I've played games I didn't like before. And then there are games I enjoyed that I don't play anymore for different reasons altogether. It could be good, but the start is slow. I hear ya. Sometimes there are good games with horrible backstories, so I feel you. But yeah, I'll be hanging out with the Don tomorrow. That's why I won't be streaming tomorrow night. So you can catch me either in chat or in one of Don's games tomorrow night. He'll be playing Jackbox and Mario games. Secondly, with the power of artificial intelligence, there's like an intro, like a theme song, if you will, for Don Polion that he debuted a few nights ago when he streamed, and it's really lively and energetic. So you should totally check it out. It's really, really good. I'm trying to memorize the lyrics, but the music just slaps, so I'm like easily distracted. I'm like, the music is so cool. It's so lively and so energetic. So when you get a chance, drop Don a follow so that you'll join him as he brings in the new year tomorrow night. So definitely be sure to check him out. And also, tonight we'll be streaming Jack Nicklaus 6 Golden Bear Challenge. Tomorrow night I'll be hanging out with the Don, so I'll be streaming again Thursday night after I get off of work. Thankfully, New Year's Day is on abbreviated work hours. So we actually close at 7, so I'll probably be at home maybe 8 or 8:30. And with that in mind, I'm debating in my mind streaming earlier than 11 o'clock. I'm just debuting that. Ooh, thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, look.
Man, you just blew us away. I'll get you next time.
But yeah, I appreciate the 10 bits. Thank you. Just trigger all my scenes tonight, will you? And I'll be streaming Thursday night after I get home from work. And then I'll be streaming again Friday night. And of course, throughout the month of January, I'll be streaming Jack Nicklaus games to celebrate his birthday all the month long. He turns 86 in less than a month. So we're basically at this point counting down the days until he turns 86. So we're definitely gonna have some fun for sure. We're gonna be playing at courses that he's designed, courses he's played in and won major tournaments in. So it'll be one big giant fiasco type celebration for sure. We're going to be playing in courses. We're going to de-rust. We're going to play tournaments. It's going to be a huge to do. So, I joke that my streams are becoming all Jack Nicklaus all the time. But don't worry, when February rolls around, I will be playing different games. So Um, if you can just stick with me for 31 days, 31, 32 days, February, we're going to be playing different games. I'm planning on playing some Snoopy games because February is the anniversary of Charles M. Schultz's passing. If you don't know Charles Schultz, he was the genius mastermind behind the Peanuts comics. And you know, Peanuts had different adaptations like television shows, movies, and of course, video games. And of course, some of you might know the comics from a very popular mobile game called the Snoopy's Town Tale, which is based on the Peanuts movie that came out in 2015. And that game has been updating and going on for 10 years and counting, so people are really, really loving that game. Um, but I've got a lot of cool stuff coming up in February, so you don't want to miss it. It's going to be great. I think I'm going to be playing some Snoopy games. I'm going to be playing some. Let's see, what have I got planned? Oh, yeah, I'm going to be streaming some Sonic games. I'm going to be bringing back Chip's Challenge. I'm actually going to be playing a couple of Star Wars games. I'm going to debut a game. I wanted to debut it last year, but I didn't. So I'm going to try to debut it this year. It's called Donald Duck Going Quackers. When I was growing up, I got the Game Boy Color version, but I later on discovered that it was ported to other consoles and the PC, and we're going to be playing the PC version in February. We're also going to be playing The Tick, and we are going to be playing Space Jam. So I know you like it when I play Space Jam from time to time, which is the basketball exhibition game part of the movie, based on the exhibition basketball game part of the movie, where Michael Jordan played with the Looney Tunes characters, and they played against the Monstars. So we're going to have some fun with that. And of course, in March, we're going to be playing Mario games throughout the totality of the month. So we're going to be having some fun with that. Also, I will go ahead and let you know, before we get into tonight's festivities, if you are interested in contributing to the Mario 10 raid train I am working with Sudadelphi to work up. This is the dude to follow. There you go. Sudadelphi. He's going to start streaming again soon, so you can talk to him in chat when he streams again, or you can talk to me. I can get you into the Discord server we both set up, and we're going to build our team of Mario 10 raid trainers. And we're hoping, idealistically, I would love to have like 20 streamers so that we can have 12 people doing 2-hour slots with 8 backups just in case life happens and they can't contribute. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it'll be like last year where we'll have 8 people doing 3 hours. We'll probably be doing what we did last year and do 12 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, that sort of thing. It might be the case where we will probably have enough people to where we'll do 8 streamers with 3 hours apiece with several backups just in case one of them can't do it. At this point in the game, we're kind of shifting, slowly but surely shifting from recruiting to scheduling and setting things up. So, because we're just over 2 months away, so we're gonna slowly but surely pivot from there. So I'll keep you guys posted. Sudai and I will be conversing, and we'll be continuing to touch base about it. So I'll keep you guys in the loop. All right, let me pull up the game. I will say this. I know people don't really pay attention on Discord, but there is an indication on Discord when somebody is streaming on Twitch or on YouTube. And it's frustrating that people don't pay attention to details like that. So that's something I don't understand. Turn that down a little bit. I'm gonna try to get. I'm gonna try to get something going here. Tell you what, let's warm up at the golf courses I build. Let's do some de-rusting there. They'll be in my season that I set up. For those of you that don't know, Jack Nicklaus 6 Golden Bear Challenge came with a course designer where you can design your own courses, and you can put them up, and you can play them in game. So I've created two courses. I created both of them off on stream. I think I created one of them in January of 2024 and my other one in July 2024. I also showcased the course designer this past year. So, since I'll be playing this game a lot within the next month, I do want you to let me know. I don't think I'm going to do a channel points thing for this, but definitely let me know if you want me to dedicate a stream or a portion of the stream to walking you through the course designer. And if you want me to do it, I'll be happy to do it. I'll just have to set up the scenes because it'll be a different window than this. While I'm thinking about it, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Except all cookies don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining. He does not swear like a sailor, Frosty Tools. Quit spreading false news. Quit spreading fake news. Yeah, so when you get a chance, congratulate Matitude for reaching 3,200 followers. That is not easy. That's painfully difficult. Then again, Don has over 6,000. Four is a good score on this hole. No, it's not. This is a challenging short hole. Don Corleone, he's the king of the streets. I cannot get that song out of my head. Here you go. Two great shots on this par 5, and you'll have a shot at eagle. This one is nestled in the spaghetti. That's why I want to do tournaments. Gary McCord's hilarious. Ooh, this looks good. This looks good. Wow. From the spaghetti to like a very short putt for eagle. Sink this one for a really good experience. A rare bird, that eagle. Napoleon, he's the king of the streets. Wow. Another close one. I consider it their cool down hole. That's why I created it like that. I warm them up, give them a couple of challenges, and then I cool them right off. Oh, Mark's playing Deep Rock Galactic. This ought to be good. Rockin' Stone. Seriously, I just saw the Steam notification that Mark just pulled up Deep Rock Galactic. In Deep Rock Galactic. Da, 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 da. Or really, when he plays Deep Rock Galactic, I do the Magic School Bus thing on him. Seatbelts, everyone. Please let this be a normal mission. But the dwarves, no way. Cruising on down Hoxus, we just vibing, feeling good. Next thing that you know, we're singing Wahoo! Building pipe segments, digging for some gold, gathering minerals for supper, and zip lining till we're rolling. D-Rock Galactic. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Seatbelts, everyone. In the rock galactic, da 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 da. Chomping insect too. Walking through some lava. In the rock galactic, it's an epic thing to do. I forgot one of the lines that I came up with. Meep, meep, mer, mer, meep, meep. Seatbelts, everyone. Mm. Cruising on down Hoxie's. Cruising on down Hoxie's. We just vibing, feeling good. Next thing that you know, we're singing Whoa! Monster in the Neighborhood. Building pipe segments, digging for some gold, gathering minerals for supplies, and zip lining terror, holding the rock galactic. This ball was sitting in the primary cut of rough. I have to look back at that VOD because my brother was playing Deep Rock Galactic after finishing par, and that was when I was brainstorming Magic School Bus lyrics. So I have to look back at that VOD. Oh. So strap yourselves right to the street, to the seat, and don't you dare leave any out, just to make your day complete. Take a drink till you pass out in the rock galactic. Seatbelts, everyone. Come to think of it, I wonder if he's playing Deep Rock Galactic with Volasaurus. I know Vola's on the Volathon, so I wonder if he's playing. No, the Cryptid is not streaming tonight. So Mark is probably not playing with the Cryptid. You know something? I think I'm going to keep up with the Cryptid during their Volathon. During their Volathon. During. During. Maybe Mark is playing with somebody off stream. I don't know. I would really like. I am so curious right now. My curiosity is piqued. Mark? Where's Mark at? Wait, what? Did I hole it? I don't believe this. I gotta see it again. Here I am. Here I am trying to page my brother. And I just aced the 11th hole that I created. And in ads, no less. This truly is the stream of all time. I'm playing golf and snooping. I've been playing golf and snooping. Wow. Is this the same hole I aced the last time I played this game? Played this course, rather? I'm gonna have to check my files. Or my VODs. I've got so much to keep up with. Good lord. And I think it did pretty much the same exact thing. Wow. I'll have to open something up. I don't have the VOD anymore on Twitch. I'll have to check it out on YouTube my own time. Yeah, I'll have to we'll have to re-rack that video. You know what? Maybe I can go ahead and do that. Oh, the ads are over. Better keep the ball rolling. No pun intended. Yay, my channel intro on YouTube. Let's see, was this the one where I surprised people? Yeah. Was this the same hole I aced last time I played this course? It sure was. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm debating whether I should voice call Mark, figure out what he's up to. I probably shouldn't bring it to the green full blast. It might roll over. It might roll over. It might stop short, but we'll see. No, it actually went in. Let's go. Let's go. No, I probably shouldn't say that with an Asabora vibe. Let's go. That's how he says it. Imagine being raided and the raid reminds you to turn on Firebot. I'm gonna have to get used to using Firebot again. I so want to figure out what Mark is up to. And you know, this is a par 37 back nine. So I think I shot 15 under par 22. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I mishit the putt. and I still made it. Sometimes I hit the putt and miss it by a mile. Four is a good score on this hole. Yeah, like we didn't already know that. It's Blue Hat Guy Mark. He's playing Deep Rock Galactic. He's going in the Magic Drop Pod. Sing this one for a really good experience. I didn't realize I hit it within 21 inches. Jeez. How does it end up going to the left like that? Oh, the wind carried it. Naturally. That's going to be short of the hole. And still onto the green. Jack Nicklaus. Putting for birdie. Nicklaus for the birdie. Two great shots on this par 5, and you'll have a shot at eagle. Another tap-in eagle. This is a competition annihilator for the ages. Wait, what? Did it go in the hole? Are you kidding me? A 317-yard tee shot, and it's in the cup. It sure did. It literally dropped in the cup. I made a hole-in-one on a par 4 hole. That is so surreal. Now I've come close to doing that before. I think I clipped a couple of those shots where I came very close to acing a par 4. But this time I actually did it. Wow. This truly is the golf of all time. Maybe the real competition in golf are the friends we made along the way. Or maybe the real golf are the aces we've made along the way. This is the second time in a stream I've gotten 2 aces in one stream. I would get an ace every now and again, but 2 aces in one stream is the epitome of surreal. That just doesn't happen. I think I remember watching a Masters one year. I want to say it was the Masters that Phil Mickelson won in 2004, where 2 people made a hole-in-one at the 16th hole within 10 minutes. I have to tell you, that is some golf right there. I remember very well an announcer saying, it's been 10 minutes since we've seen somebody made a hole in one at the 16th hole. And I was like, why did you say that? And then somebody else made a hole in one on the 16th hole. I was like, so that's why. And keep in mind, in a previous stream, I made 2 hole-in-ones and a double eagle. Last time I streamed Golden Bear Challenge. And the same thing happened tonight. And I end up acing the same hole multiple times. Because when I practice on Country Club of the South, I aced the same hole I aced in January. And now on this game, I aced the same hole I aced a couple of weeks ago. Are there like any odds I'm defying that I don't know about? And there's Jack Nicklaus, y'all. Jack just does so incredibly on the course. He doesn't make any mental mistakes. And there you go, from the warning track. Let's see how Mark is doing. I really want to know how Mark is doing in Deep Rock Galactic. I can show you the world. Oh, we just came. Did we really? No, we didn't. I thought for a moment there we just came out of an ad break. I was like, what? That ball found the light rough. And always remember, the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Best part of waking up. Best part of waking up. You must waking up. You must waking up. Set me free. Cruelest Modify, thank you for the follow. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. At least you get to see some of my new scenes tonight. I need to do a coffee redeem so that somebody can redeem me drinking coffee just so you could be exposed to another piece of my childhood, which is that Folgers coffee commercial where this woman drinks coffee and then she goes river dancing with her friends. It is really good. As early light breaks through. Now there's rhythm and sound. That's for the waking up. That's for the waking up. Okay, good. I thought if I get another ace, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I can't believe I'm saying good to not getting an ace, but I need my ticker to keep ticking. I'm only 33. I got so much to live for. So I need my ticker to keep ticking. Love is for waking up. That's for waking up. I'm gonna get to 100 under par before I even get to the last 9 holes. I do like a 72 hole D-Rust. I cannot believe I aced this hole last time I played it. How did it affect my score? Oh, I ended up shooting a 15 under par 22. Well, durr. And a 16 under par 21. Wait, does that mean it's conceivable I can break 40 on this course that I created? The world may never know. Blah, blah. I just decided to message him, ask him how DRG is going. I mean, seatbelts, everyone. I think the notification keeps popping up that he's doing DRG, maybe because the mods are causing it to crash, but still, I am aggressively intrigued. Wow. Happen birdie chance. How good is this? Blast this ball just short of the pin. I came close. I didn't get 100 under par in 63 holes. I was able to get out of quite a few pickles. Wow. Rockenstone. Yeah, we're going to be really close, but not at 100 under par. Probably 99 or 98. And we'll be 99. Let's go. Let's sing. Now there's rhythm and sound. making their hearts pound. We dreams are made of these. Who am? Oh no! I hit the pin. Pin shot. Nice on. Birdie putt. Do da do da do da. Do 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 do. Do 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 da do da do da. Do 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 do. Do 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 da do da do da. Do 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 do. I am going, gone. Gone. Home run. Oh, doctor. Oh, doctor indeed. I could be wrong. No, I'm wrong. I was going to say this is my first 4 on this course, but that is not true. I've had a couple of 4s. But you know what he said? 4 is a good score on this hole. It's in the rough again. The rough is so deep I lost my caddy in it once. I've seen golf balls do that in real life before. Wow. The near aces on this stream is absolutely mesmerizing. $113 under par in 72 holes. Now that is some golf right there. I think I'm gonna I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take an ad break. A formal ad break. How long has it been since I've actually taken a formal ad break? And I will be right back. We're going to play the other course I designed. So stay tuned. All right, and we are back with tea. And to spill some tea. Get it? And as fate would have it, my favorite tune in my favorite game. In the heart. Mmm. 16 inches. Maybe the real golfer, the near aces we made along the way. Yo, Gamer Dev, what's up? It's been quiet and lonely in my chat, so I am so happy you're here. I mean, I got a raid at the commencement of it. And Outside of that, it's been quiet and lonely. So thank you for coming. By the way, thanks for coming in Sunday night. Um, I know I wasn't planning on streaming Sunday night, but when Mark said he just wanted to play Power Wash, I could not resist. I didn't save the VOD because it was all laggy and OBS crashed one time. But I wanted the world to see me play games with Mark. Ooh, it bounced over the hole. Ooh. So, I know you've been mentioning to me about you, streaming or on Twitch. Are you close to being ready? Mm. It's 162. I'm going to use a 7 iron. Here we go. Let it be known, 18 birdies. Par 3, look at that. I broke 20 on both the front 9 and the back 9. Birdied every hole. Now that is some golf right there. I know. It's crazy. My. By the way, I know you didn't answer my question from earlier, but when do you think you'll be ready to stream on Twitch, or how close are you to being ready? Do you know? No idea. Maybe it'll be my New Year's resolution. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I haven't lost patience or anything. It's just that I'm just eager to support you, if anything. It's why I don't like making promises, so I don't have to break them. Yeah. I think the Bible teaches that it's better not to make one than to make one and break one. I think it's in Ecclesiastes, if I remember correctly. Talks about making a promise to God. He said it's better to not make one than to make one and break it. So it's interesting you mentioned that. And, whew. That was almost another ace. I just hope your streams line up with my schedule well enough to where I can come to them faithfully. Um, I will say more work. Did I hit the pin again? When it hits a pin, it hits a pin. I think it actually hits the pin without hitting the ground first, and that's why it's so exaggerated. It's ridiculous. I will say a lot of work goes into streaming, more work than I thought, because when I talked with my brother about doing it, he gave me everything that he does to stream, and it was a lot. I had to set up so much to do it. Did I hit the pin again? I think I hit the pin again, but this time I hit the ground first. Thank God. I just randomly streamed on YouTube whenever I felt like it. I never have my own space or time anymore, so it always fills them. I hear ya. How it was with me initially when I begun streaming on Twitch was I did stream at random times, and they weren't very long at all. And furthermore, I did not know what I was doing. um, but with time, I was able to improve on making my streams more presentable. Amidst other things. But that being said, here it is over 2.5 years later. I still don't know what I'm doing. But it's a more organized mess than before. I had to have help working out the kinks, and other things. Wow. 3 inches of the pin. How? Mmm. 4 inches. Wow. Sea Strike, I am doing well. I hope you are. Good to see you again. I never really know what I'm so nervous about when I want to stream and I can't. I still get nervous when I stream, if I'm honest. I'm like, I really hope this goes well, because I seriously want to make some income streaming on Twitch, because my hours have been cut at my job. So I really want Twitch to be my other job so badly. I am doing well, Sea Strike. I hope you are, and it's great to see you again. I think it's been a while. I miss you. And I miss-hit that putt. Even back then, it was always just me doing my own thing. Nowadays, I never feel like it should be doing my own thing, and it should be the best thing ever. Same thing. I feel like it should be. I feel like all my streams on Twitch should be the best thing ever. And playing as Jack Nicklaus in a Jack Nicklaus game, I feel like is my best thing ever. That's why this game will probably be the most streamed game every year of my Twitch career. From now on. I'm like seriously already calling it. This will be my most streamed game for 2026. I mean, there's no doubt. Because I'll be playing this game a lot in January. And I'm going to be playing this game a lot in July. And there may be some pop-up streams while I play this game too. I mean, I'm like going to exhaust like eons into this. Yeah, how close did that go? 19 inches. Wow. Well, I know it's crazy, but I genuinely enjoy this game. You have no idea how many hours and hours and hours I have put into this game in my lifetime. I played this game probably since I was in, I really want to say maybe the third or fourth grade. Because I had memories of playing this game when my great grandmother was alive. And my great grandmother passed away in 2003 in December. So that's how old this game is, and that gives you an idea of how long I've played this game. But that's how long I've been playing this game. And that was probably 2001, 2002 when I started playing this game. And I played this game all throughout elementary school, all throughout middle school, and I didn't play this game as much in high school. And I played it some in college, and some when I was taking care of my grandma in the last years of her life. I played it a little bit in 2021. No, not 2021, 2022. And I played it a little bit in 2023. But 2024, 2025 was when I was really rocking and rolling with this. Actually, I showcased this on stream once or twice in 2023. But that was it. And then that's when I started streaming Jackbox games in August of 2023. I did it a couple of times with no success. And then I found out Charles Martinet retired as the voice of Mario and was transitioning into being a Mario ambassador. And then I played a couple of Mario games to celebrate Charles Martinet's career as the voice of Mario. And then after that, I started exclusively streaming Jackbox from probably the end of August all the way through early December. Then I kind of took a break from it, and I tried doing it once a week in 2024, which had successful weeks and not so successful weeks. And then I stopped streaming Jackbox altogether and just strain basically different games and get different genres the rest of 2024. Oh, I love Jackbox too. I love its rich history because this history can be traced all the way back to, I think, the early 1990s. They came out with a game called That's a Fact Jack, and then in 1995 it released You Don't Know Jack, and had more sequels to it than Jehovah's Got Witnesses. And then in 2015 they decided to expand its territory and release Jackbox games. Back in the early to mid 90s it was known as Jellyvision, and then in 2013, 2014, somewhere in there, it transitioned into being called Jackbox Games, and then it released a pack of games pretty much every year. With the exception of last year. Actually, it still released a pack of games last year called the Naughty Pack, and then it had the Survey Scrambler, which is fun. It has its fun elements, but to me, it low-key plagiarized Family Feud in a way. I mean, it gave me some of the vibes of Family Feud because you had to come up with some of the more popular answers on some of those games. Just like in Family Feud, you had to come up with the most popular answers from surveys. But thankfully, my stream team leader, Don Poleon, is a part of the Jackbox Games team. So I get a front row seat on some of the Jackbox action before it actually comes out. So it's actually very fun. Pack 11 is very exciting. It really is. My favorite Jackbox game is called Talking Points. Imagine if my most streamed game was Hello Neighbor Alpha 3. Twitch doesn't have the separate alphas as separate categories. You'll just have to use Hello Neighbor as a category. But that would actually be pretty cool. And I will say, Alpha 3 is fairly decent. I've seen gameplay of Alpha 3, and seeing the first draft of the Act 3 house was actually pretty interesting. Of course, you never saw daylight. You were always going in at night, which was kind of interesting considering previous Hello Neighbor alphas, went through day and night phases. So that was the thing about Alpha 3 that was weird to me, but Alpha 3 was a pretty interesting alpha. It was the first draft of Act 3. Then Alpha 4 added a little bit more to it. Of course, Alpha 4 actually gave you the front row seat to the closet deal, which gave you double jump. And the basement level was actually pretty interesting as well. Alpha 4 and Beta 1 were worse versions, Loki. Yeah. I mean, you had to get the double jump from the Fear Closet before you did the basement in Alpha 4 and Beta 1. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to finish the game. Like, finish it. Thankfully, Beta 2 did not last very long. Thankfully, Beta 2 did not last very long, and then Beta 3 came out. And there was some interesting things discovered about Beta 3. And it seemed like between Beta 3 and the final version, there was a storyline that was entirely scrapped and replaced. So I found that to be interesting. I will say this, I'm glad between the betas and the final version, they actually created a platform where you could actually, where it's easier for you to go into that door leading up to those train tracks and stuff. Because I've seen the Alpha 4 and Beta versions, and you know, that has to be painful. I don't know how people can get from steps through that door to the tracks. That was just, I mean, God bless them, honestly. Because that was just crazy. But anyway, since you mentioned Jackbox earlier, what's your favorite Jackbox game? That's what our curious minds want to know. I don't know too much about it, but you introduced me to it. All I know, it's very entertaining to watch. Yeah, it is. Um, my favorite Jackbox game is Talking Points. Even divorced from my calling to preach, um, I've grown to love public speaking, especially when I can ramble about whatever. And growing up, I absolutely exhausted hours into Microsoft PowerPoint and all the various ways that I can use it. So between those two things, um, Talking Points is a very easy favorite for me. Um, so if anyone ever gets to use Talking Points, I'm deeply intrigued to see how people are able to fumble through it. Because I love Talking Points. I definitely like to stream it sometime. Yeah, I mean it has its drawbacks. Like there are people that do stream snipe and troll and like to use the prompts to um be aggressively derogatory. Um but when you got people there that honor your rules and honor protocol, you end up having a lot of fun. Of course, security measures are often hoisted up to try to mitigate the trolling and the stream sniping and the aggressive derogatory stuff. Um, but some of them do like to sift through that, which makes it all the more frustrating. Um, but when you got people that honor the protocol and try to have fun without you know being a stool pigeon, you end up having a good time. Hmm. 4 inches to the hole. Came so close to chipping it in for an eagle. I would love to stream talking. I would love to play Talking Points again so badly. I was able to play it once, maybe twice with other streamers, and that's been it. I love that game so much. I hate it when people make things. Oh yeah, same here. That's why some don't even stream Jackbox anymore, myself included. Because people are just nuts. It makes you wonder how is it that hard for people to honor protocol? Eagle for me. Another eagle for the bear. Let's go. Oh, you got mayonnaise on your cell phone? Wow. That's a whole mess right there. Best condiment. I would say chili. It goes with more than you think. I love chili in my hot dogs. I like chili on a salad every now and again. If you ever get the taco salad at Wendy's, it comes with chili. It's such a beautiful, beautiful touch. Um, but a close second would be ketchup and mustard. I'm open to having ketchup and mustard on my hot dog. I often do. And I love ketchup and mustard on a cheeseburger. Now, in terms of a salad, I would get ranch dressing. I would also be open to the different kinds of ranch dressing. Like just today, for my salad I had for lunch, I had the chipotle ranch dressing. And that was good. But I also like the Southwest dressing that I get with my Southwest salad when I get those at Walmart. And theirs is really good. Yummers. Okay, good. Pizza time. Ayo. Pineapple on pizza? No. Just absolute full stop no. You say that on Don Polion's stream, you will get the bashing of a lifetime. You will you will be judged tremendously. I mean, I'll confess to you, I've had pineapple on pizza today, and they just don't mesh. That is just not a good combination. Like, really. Todale? What is that? Banana peppers in the Papa John's box? I don't think I've ever had banana peppers before. Now, I've had red peppers before, and I've always been a fan of hot stuff. Jalapeno. Are those the red peppers? By the way, ads are coming up. And as soon as one gets going, I might run to the bathroom. Because me gots to go. Wow, that thing ran. Green peppers? I have had them before. I think some of these peppers that I've had it on a salad. Well, thank you so much, Superfan Bot. I hope you're doing well. All right, while these ads are running, let me run to the bathroom real quick. All right, I'm back. I mean, Don Pulleon is right. When it comes to water, you only borrow it. At some point, you got to return it. The fact that most of the water we had has been around since the beginning of time. That is interesting. And and it's and it comes and goes in cycles. It comes and goes in a never-ending cycle. And that was mishit badly. Wow. So what else is on your mind? I don't know if you're still there or not, but just in case you are, what else is on your mind? absolute nothing. I will say some of the most random things pop into my head sometimes. Like last night, I had a dream, and in my dream, some kids were trying to sing a song I remember from a VeggieTales tape. Cause on one of the VeggieTales tapes, there was like a song about Larry the Cucumber's uh, superhero alter ego, Larry Boy. Um, so out of nowhere, that song popped up in my dream. So I looked it up on YouTube for nostalgic purposes and checked it out. So my mind can conjure up the most random things in the world. Larry Boy's absolute cinema. It sure is. I mean, it's Larry Boy. Let's see if I can find that song for you. There you go. That was the one I grew up with. Don't you know he's gonna save the day? Yeah, usually my dreams are that. Usually my dreams are that as well, or my dreams would be, me having a meltdown, or me having breathing problems, or something horrible is happening to me in my dream. But every now and again in my dream, I would think of something and I would get up and, look it up. So, you know, I've had the best of everything in my dreams. Dude, sleep paralysis. Wow. Yeah, I feel every ounce of that. Sometimes I'll wake, sometimes I'll have very eventful dreams and I would wake up with a dry mouth. Because sometimes my dreams get very eventful. And sometimes my dreams are nostalgic too. Like sometimes I would have a dream that I'm at my childhood church or at my at an old mobile home I used to live at. And sometimes I'll have dreams about my grandma's old house. So, you know, some of my dreams have a nostalgic factor to it. And, last night the nostalgic factor was, VeggieTales. Because I loved watching VeggieTales growing up. So my dreams have had nostalgic factor before. Let me try this. Oh, wow. That's probably the closest I've ever been to that hole. Wow. There you go. Eagle all the way. Okay, Mark's trying out a different game. You know something? I haven't rated to a Tetris streamer in a hot minute. But then again, I haven't rated into a La Familia stream team member in a long time either, so I think I'm going to do that instead. And this guy's been streaming longer than I have. How did that happen? How did that happen? But I will be back Thursday night and Friday night. I will not be here for Wednesday night because Wednesday night I'll be hanging out with the Don as we bring in the new year together in the same time zone, I might add. So that's interesting. But I'll be here Thursday night. I'll be here Friday night. We're going to have a good time playing Jack Nicklaus. I'm going to de-rust. We're going to play tournaments. It's going to be great. But we're going to raid into Kuroganashi. He's playing Final Fantasy 16. Cannot believe there were so many Final Fantasies. Good Lord. But let's give him the same love, care, and hospitality there that you've done here. He's a happily engaged person. Member of La Familia stream team. Very trusted mod in Don Polion's stream. So when you see him in Don's stream, he'll have the green sword by his name. So definitely take him seriously. And yeah, it's almost 2026. Time flies by way too fast. But my first stream of 2026, Thursday. So I'll see you Thursday in terms of my home turf. And if you're at Don's stream, I'll see you tomorrow night. So take care. God bless.